In a world that now seems to stand still, one place is keeping us moving. West Kentucky Community and Technical College Logistics and Operations Management. Build the critical skills you'll need and achieve certification in logistics and supply chain management with flexible online courses to accommodate your busy schedule. West Kentucky Community and Technical College Logistics and Operations Management. Enroll now. In a world that now seems to stand still, one place is keeping us moving. West Kentucky Community and Technical College Logistics and Operations Management. Build the critical skills you'll need and achieve certification in logistics and supply chain management with flexible online courses to accommodate your busy schedule. West Kentucky Community and Technical College Logistics and Operations Management. Enroll now.
Times like these can be challenging, but it's also the perfect time to start a program at West Kentucky Community and Technical College that can lead to a high-paying, highly rewarding career. Start today and never underestimate you.
And it's welcome back to Haws Gymnasium as we are just about set for basketball action here this evening. And Richard Abraham, our color commentary, with a beautiful rendition of the national anthem. And it is just, I feel like I'm almost out of place. Just being back in the saddle again, just to be able to do what we do.
Oh man, I tell you what, it's just a blessing to be somewhere outside, mingling with the people you love, and yeah, partner, we're good to go for another go round.
I missed you. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I miss you too, man.
I missed you. We sitting around home and just. I know I'm supposed to be somewhere. I've only been doing this for 39 years.
Yeah, you should have all the kinks out now by then, Doc. Well, earlier, he was talking about, well, you're going to be over on the bench, so you're going to be sitting there for a while. You might want to bring you a pillow or something.
I forgot mine.
I was like, man, we were out in Henderson County a couple of weeks ago doing a football game. We were outside. It was, man, this is a climate control environment, Doc, so I am not complaining.
As there are a lot of changes this year at WKCTC. For one, we are not on the any end zones under the basket anymore. We are on the side where we can see, and we can also see the scores table and be able to pick up some things that are going on over there. We can see, and we can tell. Now, we have a new coach here this year. Coach Trumbull is no longer here. It's Eli Pepper, 25-year-old young man. He's from Princeton. He's a third-year coach, and I talked to him the other day, and he reminds me of the Ohio players. Fire.
Fire, right.
Fire.
Well, a little background on that. I worked with his mom at Western Baptist Hospital. That he told me that. He goes, man, when I saw a telecast last year, and I was like, I know that. His mom said I'd recognize that voice anyway, so glad to have Coach.
As we're just about to get set underway here, Avery Johnson is at 1 forward. He'll wear number 0, 6'6". He's a sophomore. Quan Jones is at a guard, 5'9". He'll wear number 4. Jackson Goodwin is at a guard. He'll wear number 22, 6'3". Hunter Campbell's in the middle, 6'6" center. He's a sophomore. Ronnie Jones is at the other guard. They run a 3-guard offense. He'll wear number 35. And for Of course, first-year coach is Eli Pepper. And for Oakland City, they're from Oakland City, Indiana. Josiah Wright, he'll wear number 14. He's at one guard. Mason Britt is at a guard. Brashawn Hall is at a guard. They'll run a three-guard offense as well. Jeremiah Blair, wear number 45. He's at a forward. And Tylen Brown, he'll wear number 50. He's the big man in the middle as he just goes up with a shot now and has it rejected by Avery Strayhorn. And here come the Stars. Inside move, shot up, rims out. Rebound put back up by Hunter Campbell as he gets his own rebound.
Yeah, Hunter, let me tell you something. That kid's dropped about 30 pounds. I asked him how he felt earlier. He said, Coach, I can get to where I need to be a lot quicker.
Well, you've dropped about 30 or 35 pounds.
Hey, man, brother can hang a suit now, I'll tell you that.
I'm not starting with you tonight.
Yeah, come on with it. Come on with it. Yeah, he looks a lot better, too, man. He's moving a lot better laterally. Wow. Nice three. Got to get on that kid.
A long three-pointer. That time by Brashawn Hall. 3-2 just underway at Haws Gymnasium. Oakland City comes in here from Oakland City, Indiana.
Yeah, good job. Campbell again.
Hunter Campbell again. He gets a layup. He's 2 for 3 so far. Now, we opened up the other night against Southeast Missouri Prep, and Coach Pepper said it was a disaster. We started playing well, then they pressed us, and we got down.
Yeah.
And he said we got down by quite a few points.
Yeah.
Quite significant.
Right.
But we ended up coming back and losing by 12. And he said
I showed some fight. I showed some fight in the guy.
well, he said this team learned a lot that night because he said he was dealing with attitudes and some that really hadn't bought into it. And he said after that game, he noticed a change in some of the players.
Yeah.
And they took practice a little more seriously, and they were listening to him a little more seriously. I was out here the night that they worked on the press, which is what killed him, Coach said in that game.
Right.
He said, and no one was listening. And he asked him then, now, are you listening now?
Yeah, Coach Miller used to say, you want to try my way now, fellas?
There you go. Your way didn't work.
Because you're down 40. So, yeah, absolutely.
Brashawn Hall with another three-pointer. And pass is going to be stolen away by Jeremiah Blair. I don't think Quan expected that.
No, I got Brett at number 25. Is that what you
Mason Britt, number 25,
okay.
yes. Oh, and there's 2 passes by Jeremy. He walked and got away with it. Josiah Wright traveled right in front of the official, but he got away with it. That's 2 back-to-back errant passes by Quan Jones, and that's really not within his character.
Yeah, basketball comes down to rebounding, free throw shooting. You got to be able to shoot from the perimeter, and you got to play defense. You got to stay in front of your man, not telegraphing passes. I mean, a lot of those things are basic fundamentals. And then when you get a kid out there with some talent, then talent takes over. It's like somebody taught Michael Jordan how to dribble.
Because he couldn't dribble.
Yeah, but then he come back in the gym and he's doing some other things where nobody taught him that. That's a natural ability. So Coach Pepper's got to learn his guys, and they'll learn him real quick. Oh, he got a pickpocket right there.
And that's 3 turnovers in a row and 2 fouls committed by the Stars. The foul is on the Stars, number 22, Jackson Goodwin. That's his first team second. Goodwin, 6'3", forward from Paducah, Kentucky. Went to school at Tillman, a May 2021 graduate.
Yeah. Remember seeing him around the open gym.
Made the all-district team while at Tillman. His major is nursing. Has a 3.8 grade point average. Says
that's the kind of nurse I want in my bedside.
Well, he says maybe medical school one day.
Yeah.
He loves airsoft and he loves fishing.
They didn't care too much for that.
Well, I wouldn't either if you had somebody shooting 3-pointers in my face and making them.
Yeah.
Down 13-4. Four turnovers in a row.
Hands.
Four trips down, 4 turnovers, and 2 fouls.
He had the baseline on that. He just lost his handles. I think that was Adams. Yeah, that pick and roll. I tell you what, they've been doing the pick and roll since the beginning of basketball.
It looks like, and they run it to perfection.
And if you run it right,
it works every time.
Yeah, no, he got a little too deep in the post and didn't get. You either got to shoot that thing or pass it. And our guys had established themselves pretty well in the lane for a charge. Pick up that charge.
Jamonte Adams is in the lineup, 5'8" guard. Also checking in for
Malachi Kirby.
Kirby checks into the ball game.
Yeah.
And if you're familiar with Tillman football, you know who he is.
Yeah, nice fit right there. And I tell you what, his granddaddy was George Taylor, who played with me at the University of Kentucky, a graduate of Mayfield High School. Whoa.
He traveled.
Yeah, I think he did.
Deep 3, right side. Good.
Yeah, you got to get on those guys.
That's his second 3. Jurian Ballard. 16-7. Stars down by 9 early. 15-18 left to go in the first half.
Got to get in there.
3-pointer.
Nice.
Quan Jones, he's 2 for 2 from three-point land.
Yeah, a little inside, outside that time.
Strayhorn is really in the grill of Rashawn Hall.
Yeah, you better, because he can shoot that. He can shoot that 3. There he is.
Like they can all shoot the 3.
Yeah. And coaches are like, you know what? I've had enough of this.
Now that's Jurian Ballard's third 3. So he's 3 for 3 from three-point land. And the Stars find themselves down by 9 points, 19-10 with 14:42 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, Coach Pepper's over there. Look, throw something at him, man.
Stick a hand in his
will
face.
Somebody get that kid, because he's on fire.
Is there anybody over there that said they want to try and guard him?
Yeah, Coach Pepper's, he's going to get these guys in line. You know, they shoot extremely well from right now. Now, whether that continues on in a game, that remains to be seen. But a guy that shoots a 3 like that, you got to get in his face, get a hand in his face, and then block out on the other side.
Coach Pepper comes in. He played his college ball at David Lipscomb. Well, it used to be David Lipscomb University. It's now Lipscomb University. And he was there from 2015 to 2019. Went to March Madness. He showed me some of the rings that he has and the watches from playing in the NIT and March Madness. And
he had some bling.
Unbelievable.
He had some bling.
Oh, my goodness.
NCAA bling.
Much blingage. He says his senior year, they lost in the championship game to Texas in Madison Square Garden. He said, what a place to play.
Oh, man. Earl the Pearl, Walt Frazier, Patrick Ewing.
He played professionally overseas in Scotland playing for the Glasgow Rocks. His hobbies are fishing and video games. Now, one thing he told me that I really like and admire about him, he has elderly grandparents that he cares for.
Yeah, you got to take care of Pawpaw and Mama.
You have to.
That's it.
Because Pawpaw and Mama produce Mom and Daddy.
I remember my grandson being born. I'm holding and looking at him. My daughter's like, Daddy, you never looked at us like that.
You weren't the grandbaby.
I said, y'all was never this sweet.
My 3-year-old grandson went home yesterday, and he's been with me since May, and my daughter talks about the stuff he gets away with.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
That she couldn't, and that was.
Who says basketball is not a contact sport?
It is a contact sport. As you saw.
That was pretty scary.
Coming right into your living room, up and under, right on the shoulders, and that's Malachi Kirby.
Yeah, he's walking off. You know, if I took a spill like that now, just leave me where I am.
I couldn't get up. You need a crane.
And call somebody.
Yes. Probably a tow truck for me.
These young guys, they get up, they walk it off.
Well, Abe, you know, when we were that age, we did too. I mean.
True. That's true.
You know, we were in football practice one day, and I remember you hitting me one day in practice. I started to call the sheriff on you, man.
Yeah, well, that was my job, brother. That It was my job. All right, here we go.
21-10. Stars down by 11.
One of the things on defense, what you want to do, you want to take up as much space as possible because deflection leads to easy points on the other end. But you got to be in great shape to keep those arms up there.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Quan Jones looking. Strayhorn. And somehow he loses it off the back of his head. I don't know how that happened. And Oakland City shot up no good. And the ball went through 3 Stars players.
Yeah, got to grab it.
And it goes out of bounds and the other team ends up with it.
You got to grab the ball.
Oakland City. The Stars have stayed in that man-to-man defense. Looking down inside, errant pass, and it's stolen away by Ronnie Jones on the break. Back the other way, and Jackson Goodwin goes up for the layup, but he's fouled on the play, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Goodwin's got to make up his mind what he wants to do with that ball.
I didn't know if he wanted to lay it up or dunk it.
Well, that was a problem, and he ended up not doing either one. He got the foul, but that could very easily been and one.
Juwan Kelly picks up the foul. That's his first, team third. Goodwin at the free throw line makes his first one. That's his second point, that's his first point of the game.
So the
And
Stars
he gets them both.
Yeah, we've got a couple of stops down here. You got to cut off the baseline. A lot of times it's about angles. You know, he came at that kid and the baseline was wide open, so you got to protect the baseline. That goes back to like 5th grade right there.
The foul is on Jaquan Jones. That's his second, team 5th. Coach might have to take a look at that. You got your starter on the floor now with 2 fouls, and he just deflected a pass out of bounds, which means he's still being aggressive. Tylen Brown checks back into the ball game for Oakland City.
Now look, Malachi took that spill, and he's right back in the game. He's a tough kid.
Jamonte Adams checks back into the lineup for the Stars. Malachi Kirby looked over at me, heard me call his name.
He's a competitor, man.
Oh, he proved that by playing football.
I'll tell you a little story about him later.
Ballard out front, being guarded by Adams. Wow. Goodwin's all in the grill.
That's a good deflection,
yes.
though. That's a charge.
Yeah, that's a charge call.
Yeah, he got to try to put that little, what do you call it, Euro step?
Goodwin was standing right in the path.
That's it.
That's an offensive foul. Goodwin got him kind of gimpy on that play. He's shaking his right leg.
So we've got about 3 stops on this end. So if we can convert, you got to score now.
Juwan Kelly picks up the foul. That's his second, team 4th. Stars looking inside. Campbell up, no good. Shot rims out, gets his own rebound. Back up, and it rims out again. Back up, Goodwin gets the putback.
You got to love the effort on the glass, man. You got to love that effort.
Oakland City on the attack. Campbell guarding. The Stars have picked up the defensive intensity. However, that man was left wide open.
Wow.
Rims out, shot up, blocked in there. As Brown had his shot blocked by Campbell.
Campbell is playing.
He's playing on both ends of the court.
It's a joy to watch this guy's energy level because a couple of years ago, it wasn't there. He was about 30 pounds heavier.
And you got to remember, he was playing, he was sharing time with Anthony Darge also.
Right.
Deep 3, no good. Rebound, and here comes Oakland City on the attack. Shot up, and it rolls in for Tylen Brown. Defense was there. He just had a better angle.
Yeah.
As I sat and talked with Goodwin the other day, and I looked at him, I said, I know some people in your family.
Oh, like Tyrone? Oh, man. I hung out with Ty one summer, man, and we had all the courts, Blackburn, Lincoln, North Side, Pines Road. Yeah, good guy.
And then I was talking to Malachi, and I started naming his family members, and he looked at me like, what? I said, yeah, I know who you are.
Whoa, nice play right there. There you go.
There's
you
a
got
turnover.
a score
Star
on
shot
this.
up. Good
job. Yeah, there you go.
Javante Adams picked up the loose ball, pulled up from 15, and knocked it down. And it looks like Goodwin's going to pick up the foul for the Stars. As you see, the loose ball.
Yeah, that was a nice play right
Adams
there.
Stole it back and put it in.
Nice stroke, too.
Yes.
We kind of cut into this lead they had earlier.
Just a little bit, but we need some stops. Deep three. No good.
There you go.
And here come the Stars. Kirby on the attack. And he fouled as he attacks the rim. And he's going to go to the free throw line for a pair of free throws.
I'm going to tell you something, man. Watching that kid grow up, he's a gamer.
Oh, absolutely.
He's a competitor. He will make something happen out of nothing.
The foul is on Noel McElroy. That's his first, team 6. And that sends Kirby to the free throw line. He's 1 for 1 from the charity stripe. No stats to have on this team because it's the opening game of the season.
There you go.
Kirby is 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and we picked up a ton of new players. Of course, you don't hear us call the name of Aaron Reed. He left the program.
There you go. Good defense right there. Ooh, you got to pick
Cross
that pass
court.
out. Yeah.
Shot up, no good.
Oh.
Oakland City on the rebound. Inside pass.
Yeah.
Shot up on the reverse layup.
You can't let that happen.
Cam Bethel.
They had good pressure out front. You can't lose your man on the baseline.
Well, he got him on his feet. He got him off his feet.
Wow.
Kirby throws it away.
Yeah.
And back the other way to lay it in is Mason Britt.
Yeah. You can't make that pass. You got to shrink that distance between the cross-court pass.
I've seen 6 turnovers so far in the first half.
7. That's a heads-up timeout by
I wish they'd change that rule.
what?
Well, I think you should have complete possession of the ball before you should be allowed to try and call timeout. A lot of times they're still poking and digging at it, and they're trying to call timeout.
Well, I mean, a timeout's a timeout, partner. I mean,
I knew you were going to say that when I said it.
I mean, that's a heady play, you know. I mean, I think it's a heady play. You obviously think they should penalize the
I
guy.
thought it should have been changed years ago, to be honest with you.
Malachi Kirby, his senior year, we're playing Mayfield up there, and it's a slugfest, man. The first kickoff,
But we lost.
the first kickoff, they kicked it. He takes it 3 yards in the end zone.
He ran
He takes it to the house.
Yeah, I was standing right in front on the sideline there.
So he takes it to the house. He comes off the field. He's got tears all in his eyes. He's looking at me, Mr. A, what? I said, man, great run, brother. He lifts up his Tillman jersey. He's got a Mayfield jersey underneath of it, right? I said, oh, that's for your granddaddy, huh? He goes, yeah. So I said, man, I ain't mad at you, Hoss. George Taylor.
That's a tough one.
George Taylor looking down on his grandson. Going,
I
there
guess
you
with
go.
that's a tough one for me.
Oh, that's a tough one and a timeout? I mean, what?
I understand, but you know, even during my day when, you know, we tried to kill each other, and of course, Charles Parrott, Pinky,
Right.
and Marcus Moss and I went to college together.
Right.
And off the field when we weren't playing each other, we were the best of friends. But it's just something about when they put on that, they strapped on that red helmet, and we put on that blue one, we tried to kill each other.
I was a 70s guy, too. I understand. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Man, we get.
Look at this boy.
I thought we were going to get a turnover.
I thought we had it.
Inside, shot up, no good. Rebound brought out of there by Malachi Kirby. Kirby on the attack, gets help, gives way to Strayhorn. Avery looking and throws it away.
We got it.
And we got it back.
There you go.
Pass inside.
Man,
Gavin Etherton.
That was almost a mess.
Deep three, good by Jurian Ballard. That is 4 3-pointers for him. I was talking about Gavin Etherton earlier. You know, he's 6'8", his senior center. He's from Kraken County High, class of 2021. Biology major, wants to be a doctor. I informed him that if he makes it, I get free health care.
Yeah, well, what's the GPA? Did you get the GPA?
He's a freshman.
Oh, he's a freshman.
Yeah,
okay.
He's an incoming freshman.
All right, let's work all that out of his system.
Noah McElroy checks back into the lineup for Oakland City, along with Jeremiah Blair.
There you go, big man. Campbell's like, give me the ball.
And he gets a basket on it. Campbell now with 6 points in the game. Coach on the sideline, coaching his stars up, telling them to get their hands up. Inside. Looking inside to Brown. Nothing there. Rebound comes out of there with Ronnie Jones. 6-foot guard, freshman. Strayhorn, deep three, way off. Rebound out of there by Ballard. Oakland City on the attack.
You better guard number 20. He'll make it rain on you.
Ballard sets it up. Stars staying in that man-to-man defense. 3-pointer right side. No good. Strayhorn comes out of there with the rebound. I thought he was fouled. Here comes Ronnie Jones on the attack. Looking, pulls up from 3. No good. Rebound by Oakland City. Ballard on the move. Drives to the basket. I thought he almost passed to himself. Rebound out of there. Ronnie Jones for the Stars. And he gives way to Jamonte Adams. Adams looking for help inside, throws it away.
I think we still got possession of that. He was looking for Campbell on the block. And Campbell's been pretty successful down there tonight.
Josiah Wright checks back into the lineup for Oakland City along with Brashawn Hall. For the Stars, Jackson Goodwin checks back into the lineup. Shot up inside, foul on the play.
I like Campbell, man. He knows exactly what to do when he gets the ball in the paint. Go straight up. You don't put it on the floor. You lose your what's the word I'm looking for? Your advantage.
I don't know. Okay.
Your advantage.
Quan Jones checks back into the lineup for the Stars as well. At the free throw line, Hunter Campbell misses the first one. The foul was on Josiah Wright for Oakland City. That's his first team, number 7.
Got to hit your free throws.
You have to, especially when you're down. That's how you get back. You score without the clock running.
That's right. There you go.
And he gets the second. Hunter now with 7 points in the game, so he's been productive.
You got to cut that baseline off.
3-pointer left side, no good. Rebound by Brown. They kick it back outside. 3-pointer, good by Brashawn Hall.
I tell you what, Brown has got some hops, man.
Yes. That's 3 3-pointers for Brashawn Hall also. Stars down by 10. Stars looking inside, spin move, has it knocked away, but going to be called for a foul, and it's going to go on number 45, Jeremiah Blair. That's his first, I think, team 8th. I'm sorry, that's his second team 8th.
Well, one thing I like about Campbell tonight is he's gotten the ball in the paint and he goes straight to the hoop.
Yes.
That's what you got to do. You can't be indecisive in that lane, man.
He's making a good, strong move towards the basket when he makes his move. And you have to have that good first step.
You do, but a lot of that too, the guy that's making the entry pass. You know, if you got a guy posted up, you got my left. I remember having my left arm out. I got him where I want him. If that pass is anywhere other than where my advantage is, now I got to regroup. It's kind of like a running back flaring out of the backfield. The quarterback put the ball right here on the table. If you're throwing it where I got to reach for it, I lose my advantage.
Campbell gets both free throws. Adam Billingsley checks into the lineup for the Stars. He's a big guy.
You got a chance to get some extra points right here. Ball goes out on Oakland City.
The Stars have cut the lead to 8 with 6:42 left to go in the half. Campbell, three-pointer, in and out. Rebound comes out of there with Oakland City. On the attack, Stars get back all the way to the basket. Nobody stopped the ball on Mason Britt, and he lays it in for his second basket.
You got to stop the ball. That's the guy.
Everybody was standing around watching.
That's the guy. He's the most important guy. He
The guy
has
with
the
the
ball.
ball.
That's
Yep.
right.
Rebound. Jones, three-pointer, no good.
Whoa,
Right
whoa.
with the rebound. Here comes Oakland City.
Good.
Almost stolen away by Quan Jones. Loses it out of bounds, but good defense. Had his hands moving.
Excellent hands.
As you can see on the move there, they come right into your living room, and he loses it out of bounds. Oakland City. Shot clock hasn't been much of a factor in this game.
No, they're letting it ride, man.
However, 10 to shoot on this trip. Down to 7. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Hunter Campbell. Here come the Stars.
Nice move, Malachi.
Malachi off the board, lays it in.
Nice head to shoulder fake, got the guy on the ground, off the ground, drove, had the angle, banked it off the glass.
That's 4 points in the game for Malachi Kirby.
This is the guy that landed on his back about 5 minutes ago.
Inside, Billingsley.
Well, Billingsley, he just...
Deep three, right side by Brashawn Hall. That's his fourth three-pointer. He has 12 points in the contest.
Wow.
Three-pointer, Stars, no good. And here comes Oakland City on the attack. Right. Gives way to Hall, cross court. Three-pointer, good.
Wow, these guys,
Josiah Wright.
they pushed it back out.
41-27. Wright with 4 points in the basket. Rather that 5 points in the basket. That last basket was a three. Rim out. Here comes Oakland City on the attack. Here comes Mason Britt. Three-pointer. And Quan Jones comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, you got to keep playing here and not get so enamored with them shooting threes. Just play your game. You got to rebound.
It seems like every
though.
three we shoot is falling short or rimming out, and everyone they shoot's going in.
As a charge.
And it's going to be an offensive foul called against Oakland City. And as you see, Quan Jones just holds his ground.
He was planted right there.
And the foul is going to go against Mason Britt. That's his second, team number 9.
Yeah, this 4 minutes coming up. If we can get some stops, we can make a run before halftime.
The next foul committed by Oakland City will put the Stars in the double bonus.
There you go.
Inside pump move by Gavin Etherton.
Staying Nation. Yeah,
Deep three, no good.
Yeah,
Rebound, Ronnie Jones.
He didn't have any confidence in that shot.
Jones to the basket. Puts it up, was indecisive, and they're going to get Etherton for a foul. He reached over the shoulder, and they're going to call that every time.
Every time they're going to call that.
As you can see,
Boy,
right there he picks up the foul.
Adams got somewhat of a fashion statement with his shorts there, doesn't he?
I wasn't going to comment.
I mean, back in the 70s, we had those short shorts on. We had a belt and a buckle, and I mean,
Foul was on Etherton. That's his first team.
I'm just saying, kids, I like his game. Just trying to figure out what he's doing with those shorts.
Looks like Maurice Cheeks back in the day.
You better not get those any shorter. It might be.
Juwan Kelly checks back into the ball game for Oakland City. Second free throw up for Gonzalez is good. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 43-29 is our score with 3:33 left to go in the first half. Stars are trailing. Adams on the attack. Being guarded by Gonzalez. And Gonzalez is really bird dogging him, and they're going to finally call him for the whistle.
Yeah, because Adams was taking him to school there, and Gonzalez reached and grabbed him.
And you can see right there.
Yeah, he reached and grabbed him, slow him down a little bit.
Now, that's the 10th foul against Oakland City, and that puts the Stars in a double bonus. Eli Gonzalez picks up his first foul.
Got to hit these free throws.
That sends Adams to the free throw line. First one's up, no good. When you're trying to climb back in a ball game, you must make your free throws.
You got to. The clock stopped. You're at home. There you go.
He hits the second one.
13.
Three points in the game now for Adams. Wide open, and he pulls up and steps inside the three-point line. That would drive some coaches crazy.
Yeah.
Rebound brought out of there by Jones, and here come the Stars. Adams on the attack, looking inside. Etherton, reverse layup, and he gets it to go.
I tell you what, man. I tell you, he's a cold, long, tall drink of water, man, but that was a nice move.
Etherton with that 6'7" frame.
He's not the biggest guy out there, but
he loves to fish. He said his favorite food is pizza.
yeah, well, he needs to double up on that. Put some weight on, but man, they're draining threes. Go up with it strong.
And we're going to have another turnover.
Yeah.
That's 8 turnovers in the half for the Stars. Malachi Kirby checks back into the lineup for the Stars. Jonell Calderon goes to the bench. He's another one of those freshmen. I was really impressed with him the other night.
Yeah, that was a good spell for Campbell bringing a big fella in.
I was talking to Avery Strayhorn the other day. He said things are going to change a little bit this year. His goal is to get fewer technicals. I said, fewer? How about none?
Well, I mean, you like him with a little bit of fire. Just don't get ejected. You know, don't do anything going to send you to the locker room.
He's a heck of a ball player and a pretty good student and a pretty good person.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Ooh.
Shot clock expired. That's the first time we've heard that tonight.
Yeah,
and I was shielded from it. I couldn't see it.
That's a good defense. That's a good defense.
Yes. First shot clock violation of the night. 1:41 left to go in the half. 46-32 is the score. Stars are trailing at home. In the 2020 home opener for WKCTC at Haws Gymnasium. Anthony Ridgway, Richard Abraham, so glad to have you along. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them with 1:31 left to go in the first half. 46-32 is our score. Back after this.
You've been putting off your dreams long enough. West Kentucky Community and Technical College can get you on the fast track to a high-paying career starting now. Like right now. So get off TikTok and get on with your life. Never underestimate you.
Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium. West Kentucky Stars taking on Oakland City from Indiana, and it has been all Oakland City all first half.
Yeah, I don't know what their percentage is from three-point line, but they've hit more than they missed.
46-32 is our score. Stars trying to get something going here.
Mismatch inside.
And they found it. And they lost it out of bounds.
Oh.
Hunter knew he had him.
Throw
He
a
had him on his
towel.
hip. He knew he had a basket, and he lost
Dry
it out of
your hands
bounds.
off. Gotta catch that one.
Oakland City. Good deflection that time
We gotta.
by Ronnie Jones.
There you go. Boom. Bang. Nice.
Three-pointer.
Boom. Oh.
No good. And here comes Oakland City.
You gotta get back.
On the layup, on the fast break, Jurian Ballard. He has 14 points in the first half. Adams on the attack, and he's going to be fouled, and it's going to be called against Jurian Ballard. That's 11 team fouls for the Stars. It's Ballard's first. That'll send Adams to the free throw line to shoot 2 with the double bonus.
Yeah, you gotta have these going into the locker room.
44 seconds left to go in the first half. First free throw is up. No good. He's 1 for 3 from the free throw line.
That's called leaving the points on the floor.
On the floor. Cam Bethel checks back into the lineup for Oakland City along with Mason Britt. Second free throw is up and it's good. 4 points now for Jamonte Adams in the ballgame. Strayhorn is pulled out defensively now on Brashawn Hall. He has those 4 3-pointers. Inside, shot up, and going to have a foul call, and it's going to go against Adams. Pardon me. That's Adams' second foul, team's 8. That will send Cam Bethel to the free throw line. He hits the first one, has 3 points in the ball game. 27 seconds left to go in the half. Second free throw is up, and it's good. Shot clock not a factor now.
Okay, you want to get a good shot here. You don't want to come away empty. Something positive to go to the locker room on.
Down by 17. And it's going to be a foul called against
Sometimes
Cam Bethel. Go ahead, Abe.
Yeah, sometimes you dribble too much.
You can, yes.
You know, you got to move the ball, get these guys overshifted a little bit. But I mean, it's a challenge when they're playing man to man. But you can get yourself in trouble by just dribbling the ball too much.
Cam Bethel picks up the foul. That's his second. Team 11. Avery Strayhorn at the free throw line. His first free throw is up and it's no good. 11 seconds left to go in the half. Stars trailing by 17.
Stars made a little bit of a run there. About 8 minutes in the left. But again, turnovers and
5 seconds left to go. Three-pointer, no good. And air ball, Strayhorn comes away with it as the half comes to an end. The Stars have some work to do. First half, they're trailing 50-34 here at home in their home opener against Oakland City. We'll be back with the stats and anything else we can come up with during the halftime. As it's the first game, we're just trying to get all the I's dotted and T's crossed.
yeah, we got you. We'll get there.
We'll be back with it halftime right after this.
Healthcare must transform more rapidly than ever. One place is keeping us moving. West Kentucky Community and Technical College. Launch your profession with education and training in a variety of healthcare fields. Exciting careers include dental assisting, health science technology, medical information technology, medical laboratory, nursing, and more. Stay close, go far. WKCTC. Enroll now.
Hi, my name is Tanya Knightsky. I'm the painting and FYE instructor at WKCTC, Paducah School of Art and Design. So I teach painting 1, painting 2, and 2D design, and FYE, which is first year experience. So I volunteered today to come down and paint this awesome mural. It says, "Be Kind Paducah," and each letter has a ton of different colors in it. It's great for the community, especially for what we're going through right now, to be another hand helping out, to give a positive message, I think is just very helpful. It gets the community out to do a positive collaboration together to get out and say, "Be kind Paducah." So I'm a painting instructor at the Paducah School of Art and Design, which is a part of WKCTC. I think it just further shows students this is what else you can do as part of your creative career. I've been really itching to get out and to do something creative to help add a positive addition. I've done some murals before in downtown Paducah a long time ago, and it's always great just getting out, and murals are wonderful because you don't need special access. You know, they're out here and about for you to see, to bring out a positive message. I think it's important for every town to do.
I started at Paducah Community College, which is now West Kentucky Community and Technical College, and what I love about it is that small school setting but big opportunity. And so that's what we are most proud of here at Paducah City Schools, that we offer that same type of an example, and I would not have had that background knowledge if it was not for West Kentucky Community and Technical College.
You've been putting off your dreams long enough. West Kentucky Community and Technical College can get you on the fast track to a high-paying career starting now. Like, right now. So get off TikTok and get on with your life. Never underestimate you.
I started at Paducah Community College, which is now West Kentucky Community and Technical College, and what I love about it is that small school setting but big opportunity. And so that's what we are most proud of here at Paducah City Schools, that we offer that same type of an example, and I would not have had that background knowledge if it was not for West Kentucky Community and Technical College.
Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium on the campus of Paducah Community College, and the Stars have a bit of work here to do here tonight as they're trailing 50-34 here at halftime in their home opener. And here with me with the halftime stats, Mr. Gary McLean, and I don't know how much you have to tell.
Well, I just basically have to tell some points. It's about all I can have to tell right now.
We'll take it.
All right, let's see here. Let's start out with Oakland City. We had Eli Gonzalez had 5. Josiah Wright had 5. Jurian Ballard had 14. He was high man for both sides. Mason Britt had 7. Brashawn Hall had 9. Cam Bethel had 4. Tevin Kelly had 2. Jeremiah Blair had 2. And Tyler Brown had 2 for a total of 50. They had 12 fouls for the first half. And they got the tip. And that's pretty well about the excitement of the first half.
Yeah.
And for WKCTC, we had Avery Strayhorn hit a free throw here at the very end of the first half for 1 point. Jamonte Willie Adams, he had 4 points. Quan Jones, he had 6. Malachi Kirby had 4. Jackson Goodwin had 4. Hunter Campbell had 9. Gavin Etherton had 6. And we had a total of 8 fouls. And like I said, that's excitement right there for you.
Not a whole lot to tell.
Not a whole lot to tell during this first round anyway.
Now, I counted 8 turnovers in the first half. What did you count?
I think I had 8 also.
Yep. I counted 4 in a row.
Yeah, there was 4 that's like, what are y'all doing? You know?
And they scored on every one of those 4 turnovers.
Yeah, you got to be very careful with that kind of stuff. You know, always, if you ever commit the turnover, you got the opportunity they're going to open the door and going to run it on you.
And that happened quite a bit in the first half.
Yes, it did.
So we have some work to do if we're going to get back in this
Yeah,
thing. So,
yeah. Like I say, they've got their work cut out for them. They held, basically they held pretty tight for a little bit, and then all of a sudden they'd hit 3 or 4 straight in a row, and they'd kind of take us out a little bit. Well, then here we whittle away again at it and again, and then right back here we are at 16 points behind here at halftime. So,
well, if you can figure out a way for us to get 16 quick points, let me know so I can tell everybody.
well, I can go ahead and just start adding some up here if you need for me to. I don't think they'll ask me to come back after that, but I kind of enjoy doing this, so.
It has been something not being here, a year and a half?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I missed it, let me tell you.
I told Abraham, I said, I've only been doing this 39 years, and I was sitting at home last year, and you're sitting around and you're twitting. I'm supposed to be somewhere. Why am I at home? And
exactly,
then COVID told everybody, you're going to be at home.
You're going to stay at home whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, when I walked in tonight, they said, you got to have a mask. I said, got one in my pocket. So, there you go.
Brought
You're
it
ready.
with me.
There
Brought
you go.
it with me. Well, it's always good to see you, and I'm looking forward to the season and
I am too.
having you come over before, during, and after the game.
Just whenever I need to be here, you just say, come on.
Well, we'll be looking for
I'll be
you.
kind of like on The Price is Right. Come on down.
Come on down. Well, I'll see you after the ball game.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you so much, Mr. McClain. As we have the halftime stats, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back after this. You are watching West Kentucky Stars basketball.
I started at Paducah Community College, which is now West Kentucky Community and Technical College, and what I love about it is that small school setting but big opportunity. And so that's what we are most proud of here at Paducah City Schools, that we offer that same type of an example, and I would not have had that background knowledge if it was not for West Kentucky Community and Technical College.
Thinking about taking your college classes online? Don't pay double the tuition for the same online transfer course. West Kentucky Community and Technical College offers online classes that are flexible, affordable, and fit your life. Start or advance your education while still working or taking care of your family. You can do this, and we have the services to help you. Financial aid is available. Stay close, go far. WKCTC. Register now.
Hello, my name is Jeremy Bumpus, and I'm one of the advisors for Empower. It's a student organization that helps underrepresented minorities succeed through graduation at West Kentucky. Through mentoring, activities, and active preparation, we as advisors help students navigate academic issues, life issues, personal issues, and social issues.
Hi, I'm Corey Wadlington, a professor here at West Kentucky Community and Technical College, and I'm one of the advisors for Empower. Be on the lookout in the WKCTC Digest for upcoming meetings and events.
At West Kentucky Community and Technical College, we offer online classes that are flexible, affordable, and fit your life. Classes to help you make a better life for yourself and your family.
Half of the classes that I took at WKCTC were online. I took those because they were convenient, because they allowed me to go at my own pace, and they allowed me to work.
Start or advance your education while still working or taking care of your family. Stay on track, stay close, go far. WKCTC. Register now.
You've been putting off your dreams long enough. West Kentucky Community and Technical College can get you on the fast track to a high-paying career starting now. Like right now. So get off TikTok and get on with your life. Never underestimate you.
Hello, my name is Amy Elmore, and I'm the coordinator of student life here at WKCTC. I'm here today in the campus cupboard to answer frequently asked questions from our students. One thing I do want to let you know is that our services are confidential and they're free to all currently enrolled students.
What is the campus cupboard?
The campus cupboard is a small food pantry that provides supplemental groceries and personal hygiene items to currently enrolled students who are experiencing shortages with their own supplies.
Is the cupboard open during the pandemic?
Yes, we're open by appointment and we use no contact pickup procedures. So as long as you're currently enrolled at WKCTC, you're eligible to receive supplies one time a month.
How do I make an appointment?
Oh, it's very easy. I'll send you an email with a link to the electronic visitor form that you'll fill out. And then on the form, you'll list 3 dates and times that you're available to pick up your supplies. Then we'll set up a scheduled appointment for you and one of the times that you have listed.
What is included with my supplies?
Well, in addition to the food supplies, the form has a section for you to pick out 5 personal hygiene or household items. This lets us know which items to load in your bags.
What happens if I don't have any way to cook food?
Well, if you let me know ahead of time, then we'll only put food in your bag that doesn't require cooking. After I look over your form and verify your current enrollment, then I'll send you a calendar invite in your school email. Be sure to check your school email for this and accept the calendar invite so that someone will be there at the cupboard to help you when you show up.
Where do I go pick up the items?
You'll pick up the items at the campus cupboard, which is on the back side of the Niemer building. Park next to the loading platform that's close to the building. When you arrive, you'll come knock on the door beside the blue campus cupboard sign. This lets us know that you're here. Then you'll show your student ID or current schedule through the window. Someone will roll a cart out that has your supplies loaded on it, and you'll unload it and bring it back when you're finished. That's all there is to it. Just be sure you watch your email for a calendar invite from me after you've filled out the form.
Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium on the campus of Paducah Community College. I'm Anthony Ridgway, along with Richard Abraham. So glad to have you along with us for the start of this 2021 campaign at West Kentucky Community and Technical College. And things haven't gotten off to a very good start here tonight. We're down by 16 points, and we have some work to do.
Yeah, we do. And it comes down again. We had too many turnovers. And coupled with that, they had a very high percentage from the 3-point line. So we got to do a better job getting a hand in the guy's face. Now, you think percentage-wise that they're not going to be able to keep that type of pace
Shooting
up.
intent.
Yeah, from 3-point range, you know. But we have to do a better job of cutting down on our turnovers, and a lot of those, some of those were unforced errors.
Of course, many of them were.
You know, they did play pretty good defense on us, but I guarantee you, Coach Peppers said, look, guys, we got to get back to what we do well. They're doing some things, but we're not playing our game. So we'll see. In the first 5-6 minutes of this second half will probably dictate how this game comes out. If we come out and we make a run, get some stops, get in their head a little bit, they're up 17. So we need to have this thing down about 10 points by midway through.
I think if they have it down to 10 points midway through the second half, it'll show that they could not only knock on the door, but kick it open and maybe go through the door and be on the other side.
Yeah, well, you talked about it before. Coach told you about it, a game they had earlier where they were down 40, right? Ended up losing by 12. So that shows that these guys, they got some fight in them. And if I know anything about a couple of guys that came out of Tillman, Malachi and
Avery
Strayhorn, and number 22, who we got? Goodwin?
Goodwin.
Yeah. Well, genetically, we're talking about Ty Goodwin back in the day, man. These guys, his pedigree is all about fight. Keith Gary, those guys, they all played together, man. So we'll see how they come out. And the first 5 minutes of this game, see what kind of initiative they take.
Well, it'll be interesting to see, but I in my heart of hearts, I really think they're going to come out with some defensive intensity and try to see if they can climb back in this thing. You're going to have to see busy hands. You have to.
Yeah, and Coach, being looking at his resume and the things that he's done on the just, he leads the league in rebounding when he played.
He did.
That gives you the type of mindset that he has, and not getting where you need to be, giving up the baseline, those type things. That had to drive him nuts. So I'm thinking those are the things he addressed in the locker room.
Well, he has to be a defensive specialist with his rebounding prowess, and that, like you said, it has to drive him up the wall, especially. We've seen the ball come off the backboard tonight, go through players' hands.
Yeah, guys, you got to relax.
You got to
and grab the
grab
ball.
that thing. Squeeze that pumpkin.
And let's play our
Squeeze the pumpkin.
Let's play our game, right?
Stars set to open up the second half with the ball. Avery Strayhorn takes it out in front of us, gives it up to Quan Jones, and the Stars will have it here first and start the second half. Inside, thrown away, but a foul called on it. No, they had Hunter Campbell double-teamed that time.
Well, yeah, I mean, you look at the first half, they were real successful dropping the ball down in the paint to him, and he finished it.
He had 9 points.
Right.
The foul is on Oakland City's Noah McElroy. That's his second team, first of the half. 3-point shot falling down that time by Quan Jones.
That's a nice way to start the second half.
And he now has 9 points in the game.
Yeah, the further you can push these guys out to start their offense, the better.
Wide open. Somebody left him open. He went to the floor. Wasn't that a travel ape?
Well, he got rid of the ball, and the referees didn't call it. Woo, these guys are picking up right where they left off with a three-point shot.
Eli Gonzalez now has 8 points. Strayhorn. He traveled. Oh, he got fouled. He got bailed out.
Yeah, he did. He did a Paducah two-step.
That was more like a 3 or 4 step.
Yeah. They bailed him out. Referee bailed him out.
Yeah,
on that
referee
one.
bailed him out because he should travel. Braden Lyons picks up the foul. That's his first team second. Hunter Campbell takes it on the throw-in and gets it to the backboard for his 11th point.
That double dribble. My man forgot that he had already bounced the ball, and he bounced it again.
Well, he's somewhat dejected on that call, but he did. He double dribbled, and we can see it right here.
He did. Strayhorn's having a little conversation with the referee.
Well, I think the referee's telling him to stop the showboating.
Yeah, you don't want to showboat. You're down 13, man.
As my daddy used to say, put some mustard on that hot dog.
Nice.
Hunter Campbell turned.
Nice.
Shot no good. It hits off the back rim, which means it was strong.
Yeah, he's creating a big target in the middle, and that's a mismatch. Now, these guys in the blue may be a little bit more athletic in the paint, but when he gets deep like that in the paint, you got to give him the ball. That's a high percentage shot.
Juwan Kelly picks up the foul. That's his third, team fourth. Hunter Campbell goes to the free throw line.
13-point game.
Yes, and he is now 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. 12 points in the game for Hunter Campbell. And he misses the second one. Rebound brought out of there by Juwan Kelly. And here comes Oakland City. Deep three, air ball.
Wow, you got to
rebound.
You got to get
shot
that
up,
rebound.
no good, but going to be fouled. As Juwan Kelly got the rebound, Hunter Campbell fouled him. Go ahead, Abe.
No, he put that three up on the. If you're looking at from the right side of the floor, you got to box out on the weak side.
Yes.
There's no excuse for that. You got to box out on the weak side.
The foul is on Hunter Campbell. That's his first, team first. That'll send Kelly to the free throw line. His first free throw is up, and it's good. Kelly has 3 points in the game now for Oakland City. Lead back up to 14 now. Back to 15. Pardon me. Jones being bird dogged by McElroy. Shot up. Three-pointer, no good.
There you go.
Rebound slung out of there by Ronnie Jones as he tips it to Strayhorn. And Avery's going to be fouled out on the floor.
Great hustle. Good hustle on that time.
Braden Lyons is going to pick up the foul for Oakland City. That's his second, team fifth. Mason Britt checks back into the lineup for Oakland City.
You got to be.
As Bethel goes to the bench. Campbell shot up no good. Rebound brought out of there by Oakland City. And the Stars get back. And it's going to be a charge call
the boy
against Eli Gonzalez. You know, he's had a rough second half already.
The boy from Oakland City is like, what?
He was still moving.
What?
The foul is going to go against Gonzalez. That's his second, team fifth.
See if we can get some points off of this.
We're down by 15. 17:46 left to go in the contest.
Good play.
Jones looking for some help. Finds Goodwin on the far wing.
There you go.
Inside to Campbell.
I tell you what, that's a mismatch all night
day
right
long.
there. And Coach Peppers is telling his guys, look, you look in the paint, get the ball inside.
The foul is against number 42, Jawan Kelly. That's his fourth, team sixth. Player control foul, so the Stars will have it out of bounds under their own basket. Strayhorn set to inbounds the ball.
Look.
Campbell was looking, but he kicks it out to Etherton. Their version of the Twin Towers. Goodwin off the board, no good. Here comes Oakland City with the rebound.
I think guys are getting hurt. Good hustle.
Quan Jones is really bird dogging him. Now Goodwin is bird dogging him. The defensive intensity for the Stars have really picked up.
It has. They better get their hands up because these guys will launch three balls on you.
Goodwin sidesteps to pick. Oakland City looking inside and it's shot clock. Second time tonight. I guess I have to start paying closer attention to the shot clock if the Stars are going to play defense, but hadn't really been a factor thus far.
No, it's the second one they've gotten, and
right.
Coach Pepper's got to love that intensity. Too much dribbling. I'm telling you, that right there, sometimes, guys aren't aware of that shot clock.
Malachi Kirby checks back into the lineup for the Stars.
But it's hanging right there underneath the score clock, so.
Along with Jamonte Adams. Tylen Brown checks back in for Oakland City, along with Jurian Ballard. Deep three, no good for the Stars. Rebound brought out of there by Mason Britt.
Yeah, and that time nobody for the Stars were underneath the basket. Nobody crashed the boards for a rebound. And look, when you're down 15, you gotta have guys going to the board.
Malachi Kirby picks up the foul. That's his second, team second. Player control foul. Oakland City will have it out on the sideline. Oakland City on the attack. Inside.
Whoa.
And they're going to call a foul, but I didn't see Etherton move at all.
Well, the referee said they got him cross the arm.
That's his second foul, team third. Oakland City set to inbounds under their own basket. Adams over there defensively. Now Goodwin.
Ooh.
Kick out.
There you go.
Blocked that time by Adams. And here come the Stars on the move. He pulls up and waits for help. Not a bad move.
That was Malachi with that block.
Jones now. Stars trailing by 15. Goodwin on the attack. Double team has it stripped away. And here comes Oakland City. Goodwin returns the favor. And now here come the Stars.
Ooh.
And now he turns it over.
Guys, just calm down, fellas.
Layup, no good. Rebound brought out of there by the Stars. Ronnie Jones comes out of there with it. And here comes Adams. Pulls up from 15, no good. Rebound brought out of there by Jones. Back into Goodwin, shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Back up again and gets it to go.
Coach Pepper's got to love that and you hate it. You love it and you hate it. You got the guys like, slow down. But then right there, a lot of intensity on the boards. You got to go. We just gave up one easy one.
And nobody bothered to stop Jurian Ballard. He now has 16 points.
You got to play defense on both ends. And this is when your conditioning comes into play right here.
Stars trying to make something happen. Inside, shot up, no good. Rebound brought out of there by the Stars. Put
Strong
back, no good.
hands.
Etherton back up again. Gets it to go!
Oh, with the baby hook. with the baby hook.
Etherton now with 8 points.
Nice night for him thus far.
Aaron's shot sails out of bounds, and Oakland City will maintain possession as
Coach Peppers.
Rashawn Hall checks back into the lineup for Oakland City, and Campbell checks in along with Jones and Strayhorn for the Stars.
I'll tell you what, that was a great respite for the starters. You got guys coming off the bench playing with that type of intensity. Let coach know I can trust you guys.
I can count on you, yes.
That's it. Look at this boy.
Deep three. No good.
Top
Rebound,
of the,
Oakland City. And going to have a jump ball call as, the big man brought it down to the lowest man on the floor. Quan Jones stuck his hands in there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the top of the backboard. Usually that's out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yeah. But that also can depend. If the ball rolls back into the court, it's a live ball.
Well, I guess that's what they call.
You got to remember, I'm a referee. I'm a certified referee.
Yeah, that's why I like you sometimes. There you go.
Crash on the floor, no call. Deep three that time.
Wow.
By Jurian Ballard.
We've seen two scary spills tonight.
Yes, we have.
Malachi Kirby had one in the first half, and goodness gracious.
The officials called a timeout
Jones
to do a
just
welfare
had
check.
one.
I was hoping we could see it again. And we're back to live action.
These kids are tough, man.
Yeah, you have to be these days. Strayhorn working with Jones. Three-pointer, no good.
Oh!
Rebound on the other side, back up, good.
Nice.
Ronnie Jones puts it back in.
Ronnie Jones got some ups, man.
Back the other way.
We gotta go.
Basket by Blair.
Big man.
Hunter puts it off the backboard, no good. Rebound brought out of there by Blair. And here comes Oakland City. We just can't seem to get out of our own way.
Yeah, well,
Deep three. No good.
We have
Rebound.
to score when they miss.
Jones. Gives way to Quan Jones. Shot blocked on the inside. And here comes Oakland City all the way to the basket. Lays it up. No good. Rebound put back up by Tylen Brown.
You got to get a body on
He
guys.
gets it to go.
You have to put a body on guys going up.
Jones. Was that a two or it's a two-pointer?
Two-pointer.
He has 11 points now. Oakland City back the other way. Blair puts the shot up. No good. Going to be fouled on the play.
Yeah, got him with the body. He had his hands where he needed to have them, but he got him with the body.
And the foul is against Hunter Campbell. That's his second, team fourth. That will send Blair to the free throw line to shoot two for Oakland City. 64-48 is our score. Oakland City on top of WKCTC here at the home opener at Haws Gymnasium. Blair's first free throw was no good. He has 4 points in the game.
When you look at this game, we've been more successful when we take advantage of our advantage on the block with Campbell.
Goodwin checks back into the lineup for WKCTC. Cam Bethel checks in along with Rashawn Hall for Oakland City. The second free throw for Blair is good. He has 5 points in the game.
Man,
another turnover, and here comes Oakland City. Up ahead. Layup, good. Brown now with 6 points. We're down by 19. 12-18 left to go in the half. Avery Strayhorn has his shot blocked, but we're going to have a foul call.
These guys from Oakland City, they got hops, man.
We have a technical foul called against Tylen Brown. That's his first. Pardon me.
What did he do? He must have said something.
I think he did.
You know,
First free throw by Quan Jones is good.
As a referee, you know, you can say a lot of things, but when you say that one thing.
I think they got him for taunting. And second free throw is no good. They got him for taunting is what it was.
Okay, so that right there, I don't agree. Unless you're doing something blatantly obscene.
He did. He threw the man's stuff and then talked trash to him.
Oh, that's we've been doing that forever. Yeah, get a brother a head fake then.
Not with these days and times. You got to remember what you're dealing with.
Oh, my gosh.
These kids aren't as tough as we were, Abe. You said that yourself earlier.
You know, it's not like you're bringing a hand across the throat, man. You just letting them know.
Josiah Wright checks back into the lineup for Oakland City.
Nice.
Deep three that time.
Man, he's got
Ronnie Jones.
Ronnie Jones climbed the ladder on that one.
Jones trying to make a statement. Oakland City. Stars extending that defense a little now.
Yeah, if you make them start their offense out there, that's not bad. But you gotta
stop the ball.
You gotta cut the ball off, man. You got to do that.
Rashawn Hall now with 11 points. 69-52. 11:23 left to go in the contest. Stars are trailing at home.
Yeah, you got to watch. It's a lot of dribbling, brother.
Adams has it knocked out of bounds. Goodwin checks back into the lineup for the Stars as Avery Strayhorn goes to the bench.
Take it.
Pump fake. Takes
Nice.
it to the basket. Gets it to go. Ronnie Jones.
Moved the ball away from the defender. Kissed it off the glass.
Ronnie Jones, MVP, King of the Bluegrass. Big tournament in Kentucky.
It's up around Lexington, isn't it?
Yes, Louisville, Lexington. He went to high school at McCracken County High.
Thought he looked familiar. Stang Nation. They got a couple of Mustangs over there.
They do. His major is Associates of Arts. His hobbies are pickup basketball. He loves seafood. A lot of the kids on WKCTC enjoy a lot of hunting and fishing.
Well, we are in Western Kentucky.
We are in Kentucky. You're
nice
right.
Shot, Campbell.
Sweet move that time by
I like
Campbell.
I like his game. I like how he's developed. Look at this.
Back the other way. And it looked Quan Jones accidentally elbowed him in the head is what happened. And on the receiving end, Josiah Wright was on the receiving end of that elbow. Tylen Brown checks back into the lineup for Oakland City. And Malachi Kirby returns to the lineup for the Stars.
I was going to say it was a little soccer action there, but he looks like he's hurt for real, so hope he's all right over there.
Quan Jones picks up the foul. That's his third, team fifth.
Money.
Deep three. No good. Rebound brought out of there by the Stars. Wow. And they have it stolen away. Oakland City on the attack. Cross court, and we're going to have a foul called. It's going to be a charge called against the Oakland City, Indiana.
Yeah, Jones did a really good job of standing in there and taking that charge.
Foul is on Jurian Ballard. That's his second, team eighth. Stars on the attack. Another turnover.
There it is.
Inside.
And one.
Layup. Jeremiah Blair gets it to go, and he's fouled.
Too many turnovers.
As you probably heard one of the fans in the stands just say, you all are beating yourselves, and she's right. With the number of turnovers that we've seen, they're killing themselves.
Sometimes the best teacher is you. I don't know their film situation if they watch film, but you turn the
foul was on Ronnie Jones. Oh, that's his first team ninth. That'll send Goodwin to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's up, no good.
Can't be a brick mason right here.
Avery Strayhorn returns to the lineup for the Stars. Quan Jones goes to the bench. Oakland City has Jurian Ballard returning to the lineup. Mason Britt takes a seat. 1 free throw left for Goodwin. Shot up, no good. 1 for 2. No, actually 0 for 2. Jamonte Adams picks up the foul on the other end of the floor for the Stars.
Those guys are pushing the ball up. Oakland City.
The foul is again Jamonte Adams. That's his 3rd, team 7th. At the free throw line.
Hang on to the ball.
Ballard, and he
got a hand. Yeah, strong hands. I tell you what.
Out of bounds.
I tell you, the strongest pair of hands I ever saw was on Pam Bell. She played at Tillman a few years back, and man, she caught the ball clean, went straight up with it. You could not pry it out of her hands.
As we have a whistle on the floor. And it's knocked out of bounds by Oakland City. Rather, by the Stars, Oakland City will maintain possession. Blair looking. Found somebody inside. And that's Kylan Brown.
Coach saw it coming. He tried to temper the boys out, but it was too late.
Brown has 8 points. 73-56 is our score. 8:56 left to go in the game.
Wow.
Looking inside. Oakland City. Stars come away with a steal and lose it back, and they get it back. Strayhorn has it, and they have a 3-on-2 break. And he throws it away. Oakland City on the attack, back the other way, lays it up.
Yeah, Coach Peppers is somewhat frustrated over there.
He's beside himself, and he should be. He calls a timeout. 8:14 left to go in the contest. 75-56 is our score. Stars are trailing here at home. We'll take a short break. We'll be back right after this.
Healthcare must transform more rapidly than ever. One place is keeping us moving. West Kentucky Community and Technical College. Launch your profession with education and training in a variety of healthcare fields. Exciting careers include dental assisting, health science technology, medical information technology, medical laboratory, nursing, and more. Stay close, go far. WKCTC. Enroll now.
Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium on the campus of Western Kentucky Community and Technical College. Used to be home at Paducah Community College, my alma mater.
PCC Indians.
Back in the day. And we've gotten ourselves in a bit of a pickle here this evening. 75-56 is our score. We're trailing here at home in the home opener of the 2021 campaign.
Yeah, I remember it when I was in high school. Had guys like Roundtree, Witherspoon, Spoon from East St. Louis. They guys come up, jump out the gym. This place was packed, man.
I was telling Mr. McLean that before the game about, I'm sorry, not Mr. McLean, Coach Pepper, about how this place used to be filled. When I was here in school, I was doing the play-by-play here then, too. You couldn't get in here.
It was packed out.
Yeah, it was packed out. Tony McClure was the coach then.
Yeah, but think about it, man. There was no mall, no internet.
We had a mall, but there was not much else to do.
The Heath Mall?
No.
I mean, we didn't have, there was no, what
Kentucky,
mall?
I was, Abraham. They built Kentucky Oaks Mall in '84. I was in college then.
Oh, okay. 84. I'm talking about me.
Well, you're older than I am.
What is that? Oh,
And they got a foul called against Oakland City. Mason Britt going to be called for the chicken wing. But there was nothing really to do. You didn't have the internet.
Yeah.
You
So
didn't have all this
wait.
other
So
stuff to do.
how old are you?
I'm 58.
Okay, I got you.
And
I'm a little north of there.
Right.
Nice.
Juan Jones, deep three, no good. Rebound brought out of there by Oakland City. And, of course, with there not being as much else to do, you didn't have the internet. You didn't have all this other stuff going on.
Right.
Soccer wasn't as popular, and people looked for something to do. And back then, you didn't have McCracken. You had Reedland Heath, Lone Oak, and PCC.
Man, we played Reeland on Tuesday night, and Tillman Gym would be packed out.
Absolutely. Even though you're going to beat them by 40 points.
Yeah, well. Nice.
Inside, Oakland City.
Nice passing.
Shot up, no good. Darge on the defense along with Etherton. And they called a jump ball. So the Stars version of the Twin Towers caused a jump ball then, which created a turnover.
Hey, I tell you what, the kid from McCracken, number 33, man, he gets some weight on him.
That's Gavin Etherton.
Gavin he'll be a lot more formidable in the paint.
He's one of the stars from McCracken County.
Well, he loves pizza, so let's give him some.
Put a little weight on him.
Nice.
Jones, sweet move to the basket and laid it in.
We need a stop.
Jones has 15 points in the game now.
Whoa.
As he undercut a man.
That's number 3. We've seen some crazy spills tonight, man. And these kids keep jumping right up.
And as
Look
you
at
see
that.
Jones right there on the replay, it's purely accidental. But it happened nonetheless. That's his 4th foul, team 8th.
Yeah. Well, when they happen accidentally, the referee smiles at you when he blows it.
Oh, he still calls the foul.
Yeah.
Strayhorn, Goodwin, and Jamonte Adams returns to the lineup for the Stars.
Number 52.
Adam Billingsley returns to the lineup for Oakland City, along with Mason Britt.
Back in the day, was it kind of mandated that we all wore the same kind of tennis shoes?
Everybody did wear the same shoes.
Man, you got guys out there with Algal socks on, man.
That's true.
Stacey Adams socks. Help me, Ridge.
Russell Athletics.
Help me, man.
Free throw is up. Good. Rashawn Hall. Now with 13 points.
Coaches nowadays, I don't care. Just play hard.
Now, when I was in junior high, I wore different shoes because I wore leather.
Whoa.
But I also had a job and bought my own. Deep three. No good. Rebound all over the back.
Yeah, he had
Kylan Brown.
Yeah, he had the rebound, but he went over the back to get it.
He's trying to explain to his coach what happened, but we all saw it. I mean,
See, that's a classic example. You don't have to be the highest jumper out there, but that's some fundamentals. Wes Unseld led the NBA in scoring for years and years and years. He didn't have a 48-inch vertical. He just put that backside on you and blocked you out, and you couldn't get the ball.
Charles Barkley rode his backside all the way to the Hall of Fame. And he was famous for it. He'd get you on his hip, and you were toast.
Yeah, so what do you do with Routman? Routman was – he dated Madonna and lost his mind. Prior to that, he was an okay fella.
No, he lost his mind before this.
I don't know, Ridge.
The foul was on Kylan Brown. That's his second team.
I don't know, man.
Jones at the free throw line. He made some bones. Yeah, he had issues before then.
Look at big boy.
They have him pinned over there in the corner and let him out.
10 seconds on the shot.
Third time tonight we've had to say that. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound brought out of there by the smallest man on the court, Jamonte Adams, and he's on the move and throws it away.
You gotta know. See, coach is looking for a true point guard here. There you go.
Wow.
Oh, he blocked that with 2 hands.
Both hands. He did that with anger. Here comes Oakland City on the attack. Billingsley inside, shot up, no good. Rebound brought out of there by Stars, up, no good. Rebound again, put back up and put in by Mason Britt.
Over the head, Coach. That's got to drive Coach crazy.
Put a body on somebody. When you're rebounding, put a body on somebody. Good one. Pump
Nice
fake
move.
inside. Good move.
But we need some stops right here. We can make a run if you got to get stops, though.
5:22 left to go in the game. 79-63 is the score. Stars trailing at home. Oakland City pulls up. Mason Britt gets it to go. 11 points in the game now for Mason Britt.
Adams is giving Coach the signal. Take me out. I'm tired.
No, you need to suck it up. You're trailing.
Nice. Nice. But that's what they tell. If you sprint, let me know.
Ronnie Jones on the three-pointer gets it to go. Oakland City. Billingsley inside. Turn, move, gets it up. No, it rims out. Here comes Campbell with the rebound. On the move, Adams pulls up from 15. No good. Rebound brought out of there by Oakland City, and they're on the move. Shot up, no good. Rebound brought out of there. Billingsley gets the layup for his first basket of the game.
Big boy.
Coach Pepper calls a timeout on the floor. 4:22 left to go in the game. 83-65 is our score. We'll step aside and take one with them. You are watching Stars basketball.
I started at Paducah Community College, which is now West Kentucky Community and Technical College. And what I love about it is that small school setting, but big opportunity. And so that's what we are most proud of here at Paducah City Schools, that we offer that same type of an example. And I would not have had that background knowledge if it was not for West Kentucky Community and Technical College.
Here we go. Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium, where the Stars are trailing here at home, 83-65 in a home opener for the 2020 campaign. 4:22 left to go in the game. I'm Anthony Ridgway. He's Richard Abraham. So glad to have you along. And we said from the onset, when we had the turnovers from the beginning of the game, that it didn't look well, and it got progressively worse.
It has, man. I think it looked like we were going to make a run a couple of times. We talked about it at halftime, that if we can in the first 5 minutes of the second half, would tell a tale. I thought we could cut that thing to 10, but again, the turnovers. And they're scoring off
the turnovers, yes.
So it's not like we're stopping them or causing another turnover on the other end.
And it wouldn't be so bad with the turnovers if you would stop them from scoring, but they're capitalizing.
Yeah, and that's what good teams do.
I wish I could have been in that huddle over there to hear what Coach Pepper had to say to the troops.
Well, you got to work this thing like a clutch on the heel, man. I mean, you want to encourage your guys to play better defense, keep the ball, not to turn the ball over, but you can't be a yeller. I mean, kids will turn that off after a while.
Three-pointer, no good.
Catch it. You got to catch it.
Back up by Goodwin, no good. He should have brought it down and put it back up.
Yeah.
Here come the Stars. Shot up. Britt, he got it to go. Mason Britt with 13 points in the game now. And we have a foul, or we have a whistle on the floor. Tylen Brown seems to have come up with some sort of injury over there.
I think he got hit in the eye.
Jawan Kelly returns to the lineup for Oakland City. He has 4 fouls in the game.
Yeah, Kareem got hit in the eye. He put goggles on from then on.
From then on, yes.
Yep.
Quan Jones for the Stars. Strayhorn to the basket. No good. And here comes Oakland City.
Y'all be safe.
Shot up. Three-pointer. Good. Kelly.
Man, they're finishing like they started.
He has 7 points in the game. 88-65. Stars trailing.
I'm surprised we hadn't seen Campbell back in there, man.
Deep three. Strayhorn gets it to go. Where's that been all night?
I don't know, but that cuts it to 20.
Strayhorn with 4 points.
Oh!
Inside. Wow! Jawan Kelly slams it with authority. Stars back the other way. 2 points.
Yeah,
2 points is 2 points.
Yeah, I think that was a business decision not to try to block that dunk.
Yeah, you get your arm broken.
You don't want to.
Billingsley inside has it tipped away by Strayhorn.
Well,
Britt. And he's going to be fouled by Goodwin. And that will send Britt to the free throw line.
Well, Billingsley, he grabbed the ball. It looks like he just get irritated when someone gets close to him.
He doesn't want you near him.
No. Hope he's mild-mannered.
Goodwin picks up his third foul, team 9. That'll send Mason Britt to the free throw line to shoot 2 for Oakland City.
He's a good player. He's a good player. I like his game.
Rather, I said 2 was 1 in a bonus. He missed the first one, and here come the Stars. Strayhorn got away with a travel. You probably heard the fans behind me say the same thing.
Use the backboard, young man.
Ballard. Britt from deep 3. Got it to go.
Man, he's a good player. Like I said, he's solid.
Strayhorn, three-pointer. Got it to go. 2 3-pointers in a row for Avery Strayhorn. He has 7 points in the game. 1:58 to go in the contest. Billingsley gets it to go, and he's fouled on the inside.
This has been a really fast-paced game, man.
The foul is against Ronnie Jones. That's his second, team 10th. Wholesale substitutions for the Stars. Etherton, Campbell, Adams.
Man, Campbell's been out for a while.
Jonell Calderon checks back into the ball game. Jonathan Burns, 5'9" guard, freshman on the floor. Billingsley from the free throw line misses, and he's going to be called for a lane violation as he tried to get the ball before it hit the rim, and the official was right on top of it. I saw it from here. Adrian Hughes checks back in, checks into the lineup for Oakland City.
A big man might need a step ladder.
Along with Braden Lyons. I'm done with you.
He wasn't even close to dunking
The
that.
ball hadn't even gotten to the rim, and he was already called.
He about tore the rim down. Ooh, what was that?
Another turnover. And here comes Gonzalez. Deep 3 right side.
They started like
Put
they
up
finished.
by Braden Lyons. Good. First basket of the game for Lyons. We're going to have a foul call right here in front of us.
Yeah. Wow.
Foul is on Eli Gonzalez. That's his third, team 10th.
If they keep shooting, if Oakland City pushes and hit threes like this, they're going to be tough to beat. But again, we had way too many turnovers.
Way too many mistakes. Adams at the free throw line gets the first one to go. And he gets the second one to go. He has 6 points in the game. Back the other way is Gonzalez. A lot of dribble to his game. He's being guarded by Adams. The pass inside, going to be tied up by Jonell Calderon. Jump ball call, it will stay with Oakland City. We got the last one, if you recall. 1:05 left to go in the contest. 95-75 is the score. Oakland City all over the WKCTC Stars here tonight. Loose ball. Jonathan Burns comes up with it for the Stars. Ahead to Adams. Adams, deep 3. No good. Rebound. And I'm blocked by the official.
Campbell got that.
Campbell got the rebound.
And the putback.
36 seconds left to go in the game. Oakland City. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Jamonte Adams. He takes it to the hole, going to have it knocked out of bounds, goes off his leg, and a turnover for the Stars, and Oakland City will have it.
I'll tell you what, we have been consistent in that department tonight, man.
20 seconds left to go. 98-77. Oakland City up by 22.
Shot clock out, so that's just dribble it out.
6 seconds left to go.
And boom, that's it, guys.
And that is it. 98-77 is the final score. Stars loses at home in their home opener for the 2021 campaign. And we'll be back to wrap it up with the stats and post-game interviews when we come back from this short break. You are watching WKCTC Stars basketball.
Hi, my name is Tanya Knightsky. I'm the painting and FYE instructor at WKCTC Paducah School of Art and Design. So I teach painting 1, painting 2, and 2D design, and FYE, which is first year experience. So I volunteered today to come down and paint this awesome mural. It says "Be Kind Paducah," and each letter has a ton of different colors in it. It's great for the community, especially for what we're going through right now, to be another hand helping out, to give a positive message. I think is just very helpful. It gets the community out to do a positive collaboration together to get out and say, "Be kind Paducah." So I'm a painting instructor at the Paducah School of Art and Design, which is a part of WKCTC. I think it just further shows students this is what else you can do as part of your creative career. I've been really itching to get out and to do something creative to help add a positive addition. I've done some murals before in downtown Paducah a long time ago, and it's always great just getting out, and murals are wonderful because you don't need special access. You know, they're out here and about for you to see, to bring out a positive message. I think it's important for every town to do.
Healthcare must transform more rapidly than ever. One place is keeping us moving. West Kentucky Community and Technical College. Launch your profession with education and training in a variety of healthcare fields. Exciting careers include dental assisting, health science technology, medical information technology, medical laboratory, nursing, and more. Stay close, go far. WKCTC. Enroll.
In the real world, times like these can be challenging, but it's also the perfect time to start a program at West Kentucky Community and Technical College that can lead to a high-paying, highly rewarding career. Start today and never underestimate you.
Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium on the campus of Western Kentucky Community and Technical College, where the Stars have taken one on the chin here tonight. And here to wrap it up with us with the final stats is Mr. Gary McLean, Take it away, sir.
All right, thank you very much. All right, yeah, a little disappointing home opener for us, but hey, always anytime we can play a ball game, it gives us a little experience, stuff like that, and can take that into the next games. That's a good thing. So we'll start with Oakland City. We had Elias Gonzalez, who ended up with 8 points for the game. Josiah Wright had 5. We had Jurian Ballard had 19. We had Brandon Lyons with 2. We had Mason Britt with 17. We had Brashon Hall with 13. We had, let's see here, we had Cam Bethel with 4. We had Tevon Kelly had 9. Jeremiah Blair had 9. We had Tyler Brown with 8. And we had Adam Billingsley with 4. And I think all their players got to play. They had 12 fouls in that half. Would be a total of 24 fouls for the game. Score of 98 points there for Oakland City, Indiana. And now we'll move on to our boys. And our young men played hard. They just couldn't get some things to fall. But good showing for the first time anyway. First game out, we had 7 for Strayhorn. We had Jonathan Burns got to play at the very end of the game there. We had Adams with 6. We had Quan Jones with 16. We had Malachi Kirby with 6. Let's see here. Calderon, let's see here, didn't have any score for him. Jackson Goodwin, he had 8. We had 16 for Hunter Campbell. We had 8 for Gavin Etherton. And we had 10 for Ronnie Jones. We had 9 fouls the second half and a total of 17 fouls for the entire game.
And your final score was?
And our final score was 98-77.
Wow. Well, there's not a whole lot I can say about that.
There's not much we can say and not much we can add. I mean, it is what it is, and it was very simple. It was very straightforward, and there was no exception. There's really, well, we had one fella that had 5 threes. In the first half, they had 10 threes. In the second half, they had 4 threes. So, you know,
so
I
they
mean,
continued to shoot the 3. They just didn't shoot it with the same intensity as they did in the second half.
Yeah, so you still had them shooting 3s, but they weren't quite as right on Johnny on spot, I guess you'd say. So, but anyway, but yeah, that's our first one of the year.
Well, we'll try to get something going on the next one and see if we can pull out another win.
Let's see what we can do the next time. That'd be good.
All righty. Thank you, sir, and I'll see you the next ball game.
We'll see you the next time.
All right. Mr. Gary McLean with the final stats, and I'm waiting on my friend Richard Abraham to make his way back to the table so we can wrap this thing up and get out of here and go home. You know, tonight was just one of those games where we had just so many turnovers that we couldn't capitalize, and it just it was a snowball effect from
all the way through.
Yes.
Yeah, all the way through.
And it was just it carried over from the first half to the second half. And
yeah, in actuality, I mean, you know, we scored more points in the second half than in comparison to what they scored. They scored 2 points less in the second half, but still we had so many points between us that we couldn't get. Yeah,
exactly.
We couldn't get there.
Well, I'll look forward to seeing you next game. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back to wrap it up from here at Haws Gymnasium. You are watching West Kentucky Community and Technical College Stars basketball.
Hello, my name is Jeremy Bumpus, and I'm one of the advisors for Empower. It's a student organization that helps underrepresented minorities succeed through graduation at West Kentucky. Through mentoring, activities, and active preparation, we as advisors help students navigate academic issues, life issues, personal issues, and social issues.
Hi, I'm Corey Wathington, professor here at West Kentucky Community and Technical College, and I'm one of the advisors for Empower. Be on the lookout in the WKCTC Digest for upcoming meetings and events.
Get ready. Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium, where the Stars have taken one on the chin here at home tonight, 98-77, as they lost to Oakland City. And, Abe, it was just one of those games.
Yeah, I think Coach go back and nice game, big man.
Some of our players coming over to talk to us.
Yeah, I think Coach will get in there and look at the film and bring the guys in and just show them, guys, Yeah, the team we played, they were a handful if we don't turn the ball over. But I don't know how many turnovers we had. I don't know if you got that stat or not, but it was way, way, way too many. This is when you need. I'm looking at this team. I'm thinking someone needs to step forward and be a true point guard because he runs the show. He's a quarterback on the floor. He's a coach on the floor.
Right.
He knows when to push it. He knows when to pull it. If you look at the great point guards, man, they have an act for like, this guy's hot. Let's get him going. How to talk it up. So, first game they'll make some adjustments. Wouldn't be surprised if they did a little line work on Monday for being careless with the ball, but Coach Peppers will get them where they need to be.
You talk about point guards, and I referenced Mo Cheeks earlier. Guys like Steve Kerr, John Stockton, Dennis Johnson. These guys that really knew how to play the point, and their teams won.
Yeah,
your point guard, he's your floor captain. He's your floor coach.
What's the young guy that Kentucky had, Tyler Eulis?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A guy, he can raise up, but he knew when to push it. He knew when to pull it. And that's the kind of guy you need on the floor. He's a coach on the floor, and the guys around him trust him. So we'll see. We'll see.
You talk about Kentucky, man. For a while there, that was point guard you.
You
go back to the days of guys like Macy and Master and LeMaster. Those guys, could run the point. Even down to
John Wall.
I wasn't thinking about John Wall.
That's more.
The one that played with Boston was from Northern Kentucky. Played at UK 2 years. I'll think of his name once we're gone.
That's usually the way it works, man. But anyway, if you get one of that, they can calm people. They can calm you down. Like tonight, we had the ball I don't know how many times. You got to know, I don't have the numbers, I'm going to pull it out.
Yes.
Right? We just kept going and going and going and ended up throwing the ball away, getting a steal. You got to know when to push it and you got to know when to pull it. So coach will get over there and talk to the guys and look at film and see, you got another game.
You live to play another day. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us here tonight. 98-77 was the final score. Stars lose it here at home. Now, the next game is tomorrow, but it is away, and it's a 6 p.m. game. Now, our next broadcast will be November 16th here at home.
Cindy's
it's a 7
birthday.
o'clock. Pardon?
Cindy's birthday.
And your wife.
Miss Abraham.
It's a 7 o'clock tip, and we play against Southeastern Illinois. So we have a few games before then, and maybe we can get some kinks worked out and get some things turned around where we can start to play Stars basketball.
Yeah, you want to always get better. You get better in practice first, and then out here you got to execute.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for us here tonight. 98-77 was our final score. The Stars lose it here at home against Oakland City. For our production crew, Dan Shepard, color commentary, Richard Abraham.
Yes,
I am Anthony Ridgway. So glad to have you along. We look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for joining us. Good night, everybody.